Hi, once again, Adrian Manyathelo here. Today we're going to talk about how to navigate your way through success. And here we are talking business success, okay? And today I just want to tell this in a story, right? A story is told of a mother who had a son, and the mother was so scarred in her face. I mean, the face was deformed, and she looked really, really ugly to the son. Okay, and now as time goes on, as the son was growing up, he began to realize that he's really getting bothered about the look of the mother. So one day he was brave enough just to tell the mother that, mom, you look ugly, right? And the mother was like, she took years to answer that question. She was trying to evade the question as much as we can, probably because of the feelings. Sometimes when somebody does something, there are things that there are questions that people, when they ask you, right, it makes you to squirm, it makes you to feel very, very uncomfortable, right? And I know how that feels, because I remember. I'm just going to divert a little bit. I remember when I was very young, my mom used to tell me of a story how she took me to, when I was 2 years old, that she was taking me to hospital, and right in the middle of going towards the hospital, I began to lose my breath. I was like fainting. I was like about to die. So she was walking to the clinic, right, and it was quite a distance. And she tells me that she had to feed me with water from the puddles on the ground, from the puddles on the road, right? Now, the thing is not really the story that she was telling me, because to me, initially when she was telling this to me, I thought, oh, what a wonderful story. But it's later, with the way she was telling me the story. She would tell me the story in the morning, later on in that morning, at lunchtime, afternoon, evening, I mean, on a daily basis, until the story became very, very uncomfortable to me. So when I talk about that woman, that mother, how uncomfortable she was. That's exactly how when my mom used to tell me that kind of a story, it used to make me squirm. It used to make me feel like crying, to make me feel like asking something, but I couldn't even ask whatever I wanted to ask, right? So that's the kind of emotion that was going through this mother, as the son was asking the question, and not even asking, saying, why do you look so ugly, right? But the mother couldn't answer the question properly because, of the emotions. But as time goes on, one day she braved it out and told the son and said, son, you may call me ugly, but when I was young, I used to be very, very beautiful. But one day, there was fire in the house, and you were inside the house. And I realized that you were going to burn out and die. So I had to throw myself into the house, go and rescue you, but in the process of trying to rescue you, uh, I got the fire caught up with me, and I got burnt, and that's how I look so ugly, right? And because of that story, the son was obviously touched, more like maybe the way I was touched when I was growing up, and my mom was telling me that story, and I kept on squirming and moving to one side, the other, and I didn't know what to say, what to ask, and right. But why am I telling this story? I'm telling this story because we are talking about how you can navigate through success, right? The best way to learn stories in life, to learn about life, is to learn from people uh, who have gone through things, who have experienced it, right? So if you want to learn business, learn from people who have been in the trenches, who have been who have done it before, right? And they made mistakes, failures, and the money to come out of them, right? That's the best way to learn, because in business you will realize that for you, for example, to have an income between 0 and 3,000, it is the most difficult stage, okay? But although it's the most difficult stage, it's called the grinding stage, right? There are several stages that you go through, which we shall cover today. But you have to go through the grind stage. If you miss it, you can never succeed in business, right? Now, and then the next stage that you got to go through is between 3,000 and say 10,000, and then from 10,000 to 30,000, maybe from 30,000 to 50, 100,000, right? And every stage takes a different approach and understanding, right? And unless and until you've gone through the grinding stage, you can never reach any of the other stages. It's impossible, right? So it's very, very important for you to know that. For you to navigate through that, you go through the stages. And today we have really have a compact teaching on that, right? So my business partner is going to be taking over from me right now. So if you are on Facebook, I'm going to send the video to you. Send me a message and I'll be able to send you that video just to watch it. It's a free video. And if you are in any other media, if you click on that link below the video, you'll be able to access that particular video where my business partner will literally take through all the stages I've just mentioned in detail and what you are required to do for every stage. And that alone will change your life and change your business. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and I'll talk to you again next week. Thanks a lot, Brian. Thanks a lot, Star. Thanks a lot. There was somebody else, Stuart, and everyone else across the globe. And please make sure you share the video so that somebody else may be blessed out there. Thank you so much, and bye for now.